Hello everybody, it's me, it's Shad, it's Polynerdic, back with another tabletop RPG talk video. Not that that's the official title, but I do like to throw out all the T's because I like alliteration a whole lot. If you're watching this video, maybe not. You might have seen our recent video about MCDM's excellent monster book. That was the first in a series of videos about the very, very excellent non-5e books that Wizards of the Coast had nothing to do with. There are a lot of them out there. I own quite a few of them, either in PDF or in physical. This would be one that I only own the physical of, so I can't do the thing where I show you on screen a window of the PDF. I can only talk about it. That will actually help make this faster, in my opinion, because I will spend less time trying to show you cool things, and then instead I could just really quickly tell you about it. So expect this video to be shorter than our last one was. Today, Uncharted Journeys by Cubicle 7. They recently did a Kickstarter Kickstart campaign about another rules supplement that is about downtime, making downtime more fun. Because, there are plenty of downtime mechanics built into 5e. They're not great. This is a supplement, as you can no doubt guess by that word there. This is a rule supplement about getting from A to B. My experience with 5e, and to an extent with 3.5 through 3rd edition and a little bit of Pathfinder 1e, was that a lot of people, a lot of tables, they remove the exploration portion of tabletop role-playing games. There's travel is pretty quick. It's often more or less a montage unless there's specific events the DM wants to throw at players or story beats that are necessary. I have taken, generally speaking, prior to this book, I haven't got to utilize this book yet, but my go-to was, generally speaking, if it's just going to be an uneventful trip, you leave, you get there. If there's a longer trip, like one time in our 5e game, we went from like Waterdeep north a bit towards where Luskin is, and then came back down past Waterdeep all the way down to some mountains to the southeast of Waterdeep. It was like a 2 or 3 week journey. For that one, I had specific plot beats I wanted to reach, and then for different points throughout the trip, I had roll tables. I built some roll tables to make random encounters with. Some silly stuff like some random character they keep encountering who, is always experiencing some sort of mishap, to a full-fledged encounter with a venom troll and some ruined merchant stuff, like wagons and stuff, goods they could recover. Things like that. Stuff I had planted as like potential, like, hey, here's this job board posting, if you happen to find my stuff, blah 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 blah, and then put that out there as a random encounter later on. Travel, exploration. 5e does not do grid based well. The whole hexagonal grid style thing. That's not what this book is. It doesn't really handle the hexagonal journeys as much. This game supplement, rather, excuse me, it's about gamifying the journey. Starting with, when you're about to take a journey, the members of the party take specific roles. Leader, outrider, quartermaster, sentry. If you have a 4-person party, which seems to be the suggested standard, each member of the party gets one of those roles. And then it breaks down classes. The standard 12, it doesn't include the artificer. Again, I don't know if you know this, the legal part of it is when you make a supplement like this, generally speaking, unless you're selling it through the DM's Guild and letting wizards take a cut, you can't include the artificer. But it takes the standard 12 classes and gives them, examples of what they'd work best as. And then the journey itself, you set the route, the distance, the difficulty as the DM, and the players do the preparing part of it. They assign the roles, they make the preparations. That is page 14. The preparations bit is broken down into carousing, brewing tonics, charting the course, consulting the occult, hiring help, packing up, preparing a feast, procuring beasts of burden, both as mounts and to carry your stuff, supplies, research, advice, studying the weather, things like that. And it all has mechanical advantages, using performance checks, investigation checks, stuff like that, to determine the success of your preparations. And then the journey itself, as a DM, you pick, okay, so it's a long journey, so that means the base encounter number is 3. Group travel check happens. That determines how well the party works together. Everybody makes a travel check, and then if the whole party succeeds, you subtract a number 1 from the base. So if everybody succeeds on their group travel check, that long journey encounter number becomes 2. So that's how you set up the thing. And then you have encounter types. And that's a D12 roll for each encounter that you're going to have. And let's say, for example, you're going through a forest, all right? And the rogue, who is the sentry, they roll... Oh, actually, no, hold on. The GM rolls this. So you're doing forest, and the DM rolls a chance meeting. That's 1 on the D12, right? So flip forward a bit. I would roll a D10 at that point for a chance meeting, and let's say we get a 7. That's Bardic Pride. A fellow traveler greets the party. He or she is a wandering bard who seems rough around the edges. Their clothes are dirty and torn in places, though they are in good spirits. Though the bard is extremely lost, their pride stops them from admitting so, leading to many dismissed questions and false confidence. And that you build the encounter from that. Obviously, that works really well on a table that's good at riffing, improv. If you need a little more pre-planning, I could see taking these examples and building them out a little bit. Maybe even additional random tables, because I'm a random table guy. I freaking love a random table. But that's how this book largely works. Like, for each environment, like here's coasts, right? It has different, and they're not numbered. They're not numbered in this section. Like, I want them to come across the point of interest. You know what? Here's an old shipwreck, long since plundered and slowly being reclaimed by nature. That's the thing. You want to investigate that kind of thing. This book is entirely about that sort of thing. It's about the encounters along the way. After the journey rules bit, it talks about people along the way, helps you make some characters that might fit into those encounters, meetings, with NPCs and whatnot. That it has tips to help you build ancient ruins with subtitle or subchapters called, who built it, how old is it, what was it, what does it look like now, and what is it now. And then there's different types of encounters that I was just talking about. The next bit is the table after table after table of encounters. That section of the book, the encounter list based on location and type of encounter, is over 250 pages, or just about 250 pages of the book. It is almost entirely a book of tables. I love this book. I haven't got to utilize it yet, which is killing me. I want to utilize it. I talked about it in the previous video, though. We haven't gotten to play any 5e in a while, due to life shit. So, when we next play and there's some travel involved, our second campaign is meant to be like a magic school / spelljammer adventure. So, I'm definitely going to adapt some of this. That's not in here. They don't have astral sea travel in this book, but I will definitely utilize it when I am doing that. I don't know why I stopped mid-recording to slide over there and put that back on the shelf. I should have stopped recording first. Anyway, Uncharted Journeys by Cubicle 7. Keep your eyes open for their new book that will be coming next year, I believe. I'll have to check the Kickstarter. Which is about the downtime part of it. I'm very excited for that one too. I like rule supplements like that improve upon the things that are missing from core 5e. I don't know if 5.5 is going to handle exploration and travel any better. I'm not holding my breath on it. But with the plethora of other games I have at my fingertips, I have ideas to make things more interesting when the rules falter. Really into hexagonal grids now after reading the core rulebook for Pathfinder 2e. Anyway, this book that we just talked about, check it out. It's a good book. Uncharted Journeys by Cubicle 7. Till next time, keep your eyes on this channel. Keep your eyes on our blog, and I will see you soon. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe.